Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the KINGPYN semi-final. I'm mainly going to be talking about Gib vs Jarvis and Kenny vs Nunes, because those are the two fights that I'm most interested in. Like, the women's fights are very interesting, but I don't really know a lot about their background and their fighting history, so I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, I don't know whose fight to start off with, because I don't know who's the main event. Like, I feel like Kenny vs Nunes might be the main event because of how much of a draw Nunes is, but like Gib vs Jarvis is also a big fight, so I don't even know. But whatever, I'm just going to start with Kenny vs Nunes because I feel like starting with Kenny vs Nunes. So yeah, this fight is interesting. Of course, Kenny had his crazy knockout against my mate Nate. That knockout was slick. He literally pieced that man up like quickly. In the fight with my mate Nate, Kenny came off a loss. He lost to Ashley Raksu in a very boring fight. Like, they were not swinging, bro. They were just pumping their jab out, waiting for something to happen. I slept watching that fight. But yeah, Kenny came into that fight very motivated and he did what he had to do. He absolutely pummeled my mate Nate with the slip right hand. I think it was nice. So Kenny showed a lot of improvement. And Winnerson Nunes, he battered the guy that he was fighting. He was slick with the body shots, he was slick with the jab, he was slick with everything that he was doing. He just looked like an overall well-seasoned boxer. And I saw his body transformation, that was crazy too. So yeah, this fight is a very even matchup, and honestly, I don't know who will win. But if I had to predict, I'm leaning more towards Kenny. Kenny is a really tall fighter, he has long arms, he has a great jab. I feel like Kenny will get the better of Nunes. And honestly, if I think about it, it might be in a decision. Because Winnerson Nunes is tough. He just looks built, he looks like jacked. So I feel like he could take a punch. But I think Kenny's gonna overwhelm him with the power, with the speed and everything. And Kenny been working hard in that gym lately. I see his coach, the Daily Effects Instagram, and Kenny is going crazy in there. He's letting his hands go. He's probably knocking out people left and right. My only worry for Kenny in this fight is if he just goes back to his old ways and just doesn't throw and gets scared of the fire. Like, bro, if Kenny's scared, he's gonna get flatlined. One way that I see Winnerson winning this fight is him ripping at the body of Kenny. If he just keeps ripping at the body of Kenny and goes upstairs with a powerful shot, Kenny's out. But I do feel like Kenny has the IQ to get out of trouble like that. And another crazy thing, bro, this guy Winnerson Nunes got a tattoo predicting the win over Kenny. Like, if a man does that, you gotta knock him out at that point. I would not let that slide. And he got it like on his wrist. A tattoo is permanent, bro. Like, imagine he loses. But that just shows the confidence that Winnerson has in himself, and that's what makes this fight a really good one. If Kenny loses and that tattoo was right, I would never want to show my face on the internet again. Like, bro, that's a bad look. But yeah, the tattoo is just extra motivation for Kenny to knock this fool out. I'm trying to be unbiased here, but like, I love Kenny. Like, he's a sick YouTuber, he's a sick boxer and everything. But I'm trying to look at this from a boxing perspective, and I feel like Kenny got it. But honestly, it could go either way. The odds are most likely 50-50. And overall, this is a very good fight that is main event worthy. But now we got Gib vs Jarvis. I'm more excited for this fight than I am Nunes Kenny. This fight can be one of the greatest fights in influencer boxing we've ever seen. On one side, we got Jarvis, a man that trains at the Mayweather gym, can take punches and give them back. And then on the other side, we got Gib. And do I even have to explain Gib? He's a machine. He could slip punches, get on the inside, and he won't get tired. He'll get more energy throughout the fight. And that's how you know a man's dangerous. So yeah, this fight's gonna be an absolute brawl, and I can't wait to see it. Both of them are tough as nails, and I feel like they're gonna take an equal amount of punches. And I think they both are training very hard, so it's gonna be pretty even. A lot of people think Gib is just gonna mow through Jarvis, but I don't think that. Since Jarvis is training at the Mayweather gym, he's probably picked up a lot of skill. He literally sparred Floyd Mayweather. Although he did get destroyed in that fight, it's still experience. Like I always say, a win is a win. So yeah, Gib isn't gonna just run through Jarvis. This fight is gonna start off very technical, both people circling away from the power hand. And then I feel like after the starting rounds are over, it's just gonna be a brawl, bro. They're just gonna be swinging to knock each other out. I have a feeling it's gonna be a bloody fight and an entertaining fight. Me personally, it's a very close fight, but I got Gib in a decision. A very close decision, probably a split decision, honestly. I'm so excited for this fight, and I feel like we're like 12 days away from this fight now. So it's right around the corner, and I feel like it's gonna be a great event. And a way that I feel like Jarvis could win is if he just does what he did with Tom Zanetti, honestly. Just walk up with his guard up, block body shots, and throw well-calculated punches towards Gib. Like, counter-punching would be a very good thing for Jarvis to do. But overall, this is a very good fight, and I can't wait to watch it. And yeah, that wraps up my thoughts on the KINGPYN semi-final tournament. Who do you got winning these fights? King Kenny or Winnerson Nunes and anesongib vs Jarvis? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and peace.